Thank you so much. I appreciate the community of St. Matthias for allowing us to be here. Confucius once said, "To know what is right and not to do it is the worst cowardice." All of you who are showing you know what to do and you know what's right. And you're showing your courage by espousing the light over the darkness. And our community leaders here in Franklin are commended for standing together. That's the government, our religious community, our law enforcement, our Board of Education, our citizens, all. Indeed, there is no substitute for integrity. By being here, you are planting a seed towards tolerance and righteousness continuing, and that is our calling today. Future generations will not care if you drove a Mercedes or a Chevrolet, if you lived in a 20-room mansion or a one-room apartment, if you had $10 million in the bank or you lived paycheck to paycheck. They will, however, be affected by the seed you planted here today and saw it grow into a mighty oak, and the sweltering heat of injustice will be blocked by the cool shade of your mighty oak of righteousness that you are planting here today. So here in Franklin and Somerset County, we embrace our diversity. We work together. There is no place for racism. There is no place for supremacy. There is no place for anti-Semitism. There is no place for Islamophobia. There is no place for any hate group. And our history in this community shows that we are united as a community. We stand together against all those who divide us. Dr. Philip Zimbardo, famous for the Stanford prison experiment, wrote a book called The Lucifer Effect. And in it he wrote, in his decades of studying psychology, systems have enormous power to resist change and withstand righteous assault. In Franklin and Somerset County, we're not afraid to point out the wrong and embrace the right. We're not afraid to point out the dark and embrace the light, like we will do symbolically later here today. So forget the darkness. I see the light. Walk in the light with me. Loudly condemn hate and violence. I put confidence in you as you have put confidence in all of us, because I believe in the people. I know hope is alive. I know our spirit is alive. I know the light is alive. So come figuratively and symbolically with me, light the candle. For one candle can dispel all the darkness. And together we're going to dispel all of the darkness. So no matter what your belief system, the words of Julia Ward Howe in her glorious work, Battle Hymn of the Republic, still ring true today, because truth, justice, and light will always march on and conquer lies, injustice, and darkness. Where she wrote, "Mine eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord. He is trampling out the vintage where the grapes of wrath are stored. He hath loosed the faithful lightning of his terrible swift sword. His truth is marching on." So yes, I am my brother's keeper and my sister's keeper, as is all of us. And you see, I'm a politician. I know we don't always have a good rap, and deservedly so. And sometimes I have to compromise. I give a little to get a project I like. I give a little to get a law that I think is worthy, that I deem beneficial. But there's some things you can never compromise or give up on. For us in Franklin and Somerset County, there is no compromise, there is no surrender, there is no option other than integrity and pursuing righteous goals. It may not always be easy, because unfortunately, evil has momentum. But integrity is stronger, and because it must be done.